Hello, everybody!
Hey, guys.
Welcome back to our youth studios. We're so excited that you're here to hang out with us. I was going to say tonight. It is the afternoon, people. I think I need a nap. But welcome. We're so excited that you are here. My name is Becky, if we've never met before, and this is Matt.
Hey, guys.
And we're going to be hanging out with you this afternoon to do some fun stuff.
Awesome.
We're going to play some games.
We sure are.
And we're going to have a devotional, and we're going to, of course, do some worship, which is super awesome. We'll see who we have on the chat. We have Lanya. Hey, Lanya.
Hey, guys.
We have Lydia, Katie.
See Emma there?
Emma, nice. If Zoe's
Hi,
there,
Katie.
hey, Zoe. I think I saw Jono there, too. Awesome. We're so excited that you guys are here already. It's always great for you guys to jump on early so you can hear some fun stuff that's going to be happening. Now, I'm going to start off. I introduced myself. I introduced Matt, but we have a third friend.
There's one more. There's one more that we all know very well, but if you're new, we're so glad that you are here, but we do have someone that always comes and visits us, and it is our friend, Darcy. Darcy! And Darcy is our social distancing stick friend. And just to prove that we are 6 feet apart, he always comes and says hi. She always comes and says hi.
Darcy's a girl.
Yeah, Darcy is a girl. I always got that wrong. So, all right. Well, anyways, so we are 6 feet apart.
Yeah, so we're doing that so that we can make sure that we protect you and protect us at the same time. So just to let you know, Darcy is here to make sure that we are 6 feet apart at all times. So there's somebody who's not here. Actually, three somebodies who are not here that we also want to celebrate. Because it was their birthday this week. So we have three people. We have Ethan, we have Annalise, and we also have Kaylin. So we wanted to sing happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday!
Yay! All right. Are you ready? Are you ready, Matt?
Let's do the. I'm going to sing the high part.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ethan, Annalise, and Kaylin. Happy birthday to you.
I sang the high part for you. Okay.
I don't know if you heard it, but it was marvelous. So, happy birthday, you guys. We're so excited. You get to celebrate another year. I know your birthday might look a little different, but we wanted to make sure that we had a chance to celebrate you too.
So glad you guys are here. Yeah.
Yes. Now, this weekend is a special weekend because, if you didn't know, it's actually Easter weekend. So this morning, I don't know if you had a chance to log in and check out the stream that we had this morning at 9 and 11. We had our Good Friday services. Did anyone get to check that out? Can you throw that in the chat? If you maybe a hand up or something like that. Say, hey, I went to the 9 a.m. or 11 a.m. service. It's pretty great. Pastor Trav had some pretty cool things to say. It was really good.
Yeah, it was a little bit different than normal.
Yeah.
It was just very reflective around just thinking about Jesus and what he did for us. So it's just great to remember that today.
Totally. Yeah. And it's not over. We have so much more this weekend that we get to look forward to. This weekend we're having our Easter services at all of our regular service times, so we totally want to welcome you to come and join us on the Center Street Church page or on the YouTube channel. You can check us out there at MyCS Church, and it'll be at 6:30 on Saturday, 9, 11 a.m., and 6 p.m. on Sunday. So we'd love to see you guys there to celebrate Easter together as a big church family.
I'm wondering, though.
Yes.
I'm wondering if you guys ate any good food today.
Oh.
Did you guys eat any good food? Just put that in the chat. Just want to see if you guys had anything that was interesting. Maybe a special Easter tradition you had at your house.
Nice. It looks like we also have a few people that joined us this morning. We had said me for Emma and Jess for Damien. Very nice. I love
lasagna.
How you spelled that. Nice. Awesome job. Great. Well, thank you guys for sharing. I know it's a little bit of a delay, so we're not going to necessarily see all of your answers right away, but thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
We have something really fun planned for you guys today, and that is going to be our brand new game that we made this up, so hopefully this goes really well. It's called the Extreme Spelling Bee. Yes! So we're going to be having so much fun. I'm going to be actually having 3 3 contestants play today. And the way it's going to work is we're going to have each one of them here on our secondary camera, and then I will facilitate actually from off screen. So you'll just be hearing me, you won't see me today. So what's going to happen is I'm going to invite our 2 other players in just a moment to come and join us. The way this is going to work, if you've ever done a spelling bee before, you spell words. And if you get them incorrect, you sit down.
Now, are these like normal words?
They are words. They are real words.
I think it's important for them to know now.
Yes, they are words. They're not common use words, some of them.
Which means they're like level 10?
They're pretty difficult,
yeah.
some of them. So it's going to be interesting. Now, what's even better is that instead of just sitting down and being out for the next round, these guys have opportunities for fun that they get to be part of. It's just so exciting. And what's even better is you actually get to pick which opportunities for fun the person who spells things the worst gets to participate in. So we're going to have a few different options that are going to come up in the live chat. Austin, our tech wizard, is working real hard right now to get all that together. What's going to happen is that during a round, as our contestants are writing out what they think the word is spelled like, Austin will be posting a vote in the chat where you can pick which opportunity for fun you want the loser to participate in. Now, we have a couple of pretty great options. We're not going to tell you exactly what they are because we want it to be a bit of a surprise.
So there's like, those are the names of them? Opportunity for Fun, Wild West, Tongue Tied, and Sous Chef?
Sous Chef, yes. Yeah, so it's going to be pretty great. So that's going to be for our first round. So what's going to happen is I will say a word. These guys will write out however many blanks I tell them to do it. They're going to write in the words and letters, and however many letters they get incorrect, that will be their point tally. It's just easier to count the incorrect versus the correct
So
ones.
the person with the most incorrect letters is the one who has an opportunity for fun.
Yes, sir. Woo! All right, are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
All right, contestants.
I was made for this.
Why don't you come join us on the stage? I'm going to go off on this side. There we go.
Here we go.
All right. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I'm coming at you from the side of the stage. We have our 3 contestants. We have Moses Yu, we have Matthew Shore, and Lydia Kidd going head to head. All right. Are you guys ready for this?
Dun, 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 dun.
I don't know if you can sing that. Isn't that copyrighted?
You know what? No one will want to. Anyways. Okay.
All right. So our very first word. This has 10 letters, lady and gentlemen. Write out 10 blanks. Your word is camouflage. We're going to start it off pretty simple. All right, camouflage. All right, so if you haven't seen it yet, we're going to be getting that poll up there and going. It looks like we have a vote for Sous Chef already. Awesome. All right, are you ready, contestants? No. I'm going to give you 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
John, we all know that you're a great speller.
All right, contestants, flip your boards. Let us see what you wrote.
I did the British spelling.
Okay. All right.
Camel flag.
All right.
Camel flag. Emma, that's great.
Nice, Emma. Thank you so much for your help. Let us count our score. So right now we are starting with the first letter, C.
Oh yeah.
Dang it! Strong start. A.
Oh yeah.
M. O. U.
Oh, I had it right originally.
F. L. A. G. E. All right, tally up your points.
That's wrong. Yeah.
2, 3. I had it right originally.
All right, how many points do you guys have? Lydia, how many?
I have 2.
2 points, 3 points, and Moses?
4.
4 points! Oh my goodness! So let's see, what is our opportunity for fun? Sushi!
Yay!
So Moses, for the continuation of the whole game, you have to wear oven mitts. And have to write with your oven mitts on. So good luck. That may make things a little bit more difficult. But it's definitely going to be more fun to watch. All right, contestants, we're going to move on to word number 2. This word also has 10 letters, so we need 10 blanks on your page.
10?
10 blanks. Here we go. It looks like the poll has started for our next one. Wild West, tongue-tied, or walrus blessing. Very interesting. So this word is hootenanny. Earlier today, Matthew Shore said that he was a hoot. So I'm going to test him on this and see if he knows how to spell hootenanny. All right. How is our vote going here?
Hootenanny.
Hootenanny. All right, Matthew seems very, very confident. Josh, thank you for encouraging the vote to happen.
What is it?
We're looking for what
Don't
the...
look up there. You don't need to look up there.
No, you don't need to look up there currently. All right, are you ready?
Yep.
Flip your boards! All right, here
I'm
we
a
go.
hoot.
So it looks like Walrus Blessing is going to be our opportunity for fun today. So spelling, this is how it's going to work. H-O-O-T-E-N-A-N-Y. 2 N's and the Y.
2 N-N-Ys.
Yes, N-N-Y, sorry.
Okay.
Yes! All
100%.
Let's see. Lydia, how did you do?
3.
You got 3 incorrect. That means you get the Walrus Blessing. So for this one, you're going to be taking a pair of chopsticks. And just like the walrus has been blessed by the Lord with a pair of tusks, you
she's
get
putting
to
them in
wear.
Like she's
There
owning
you
it.
go. She's really
Don't make
committed.
your gums bleed.
Nice.
Hey, I can't flip my page.
She's bleeding.
She better not be bleeding.
Don't bleed.
All
I
right,
got it.
We're going on
that's
to
an
word
incident
number
report.
3.
Message retracted, Jonna. What did you say?
You don't need to know. All right, word number 3. This one you will recognize if you were in high school science classes.
Oh, I may not.
Maybe even junior high. I don't remember the difference.
That was a long time ago for
The
me.
word is heterogeneous.
Oh, wait.
How many
letters?
spaces?
Whoa, whoa.
Oh, I'm so sorry. 13. 13 spaces. The word is heterogeneous. All right.
Say it
looks
one more
like
time.
Heterogeneous. In a sentence, I would say, this liquid in this container is heterogeneous.
That sounds really weird.
It is a legitimate term. I can tell you, I have a science degree. All right, opportunities for fun. We have Wild West, tongue-tied, or smooth sailing.
How many times is this word used every day?
I don't even know. I don't know those.
Use it in one more sentence.
Billions.
One more sentence?
One more sentence.
One more. I don't know another sentence.
This fluid is heterogeneous.
Yes.
How many letters is it?
13. 13 letters.
I'm a genius.
All right. You have 10 seconds, Lydia. 9,
Oh, what?
7, 6,
What did you
5,
write, Matt?
4.
The correct spelling.
Noah gave us a thing. You, Matt, are heterogeneous. There we go. All right, contestants, flip your boards.
You said it was 13?
13 letters. All right, let's check our
I
spelling.
don't think I did it right.
I definitely didn't spell this right.
All right.
I'll tell you that right
H
Yes.
E
Yes.
T
Yes.
E
Yes.
R
Yes.
O G E N E
Oh.
O U S.
Woohoo!
Oh,
Why did they put
okay,
an I?
Moses learned from his first opportunity for fun.
Yes. Yes.
All right, how many did you do? 1? Lydia, how many?
4.
4! Oh my goodness! All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special opportunity for fun. Smooth sailing. It looks like our backstage hand right here is getting it ready. Lydia,
Oh my god.
do you like your arms the way they are? Would you wish that they were a little bit smoother than they are currently? Because you have the opportunity to have smoother arms today. So it looks like we're just getting some wonderful arm wax ready for you. And what's super great is that because of social distancing, you're going to have to wax your own arm. All right, here we go. We're passing off. There we go. All right, so she's putting on the wax. I know
You have to
can't
come and
see
pull it.
right
Come
now.
pull it on the camera.
Yeah, you gotta pull
You
it
gotta
on
come
the
do
camera.
it on the camera.
Okay,
Just-
Yeah.
okay.
Put your
All
teeth
right.
in while you do
So
it.
I don't put that.
Damien loves this.
Give me the other pack.
All right, are you ready? Lydia, you got this.
Emma,
Go,
All right.
Cool down.
We're
Make
gonna
sure you
count
tie up
down.
so they
Can you
can see
guys
it.
put a 3, 2, 1? Oh.
So many
That
tears.
wasn't actually terrible.
That was actually
So,
terrible.
cold.
Hot.
Oh my
Wasn't
goodness.
hot enough. But I am missing
Awesome.
little patches now,
Oh.
so that's great.
Well, thank you for participating in that wonderful opportunity for fun. Claudia, thank you so much for counting down with me. I 100% appreciate that. All right, contestants, we are moving on to our next our word. That one is going to have 12 letters. 12 letters. So 12 spaces go on your board. We've got our next opportunities for fun being
out
put
of
up in the
space.
poll. All right. Your word. This one, I can almost guarantee, is not a word that you've ever heard before.
Oh boy.
So is it even a word?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
100%. You can Google it. Maybe not now, but you can Google it. All right, here we go. The word is parsimonious. Parsimonious. The word means frugal.
Oh, so you're not cheap. You're parsimonious. Is that correct?
That is a correct use of the term. Parsimonious.
Father, you're being quite parsimonious right now.
Have
Father.
you spelled it? Wonderful.
This was one of the first things we had to spell in our house.
Oh, I
Because
see.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, you ready for this? Okay. I can't see it when you do that.
I know. You didn't tell us to flip it.
Oh.
Yet.
Oh, flipping board. I'm so sorry,
What?
gentlemen. Thank you. All right, here we go.
Parmesan.
So, this is fun. Our opportunity for fun is fine foods. So let's see how you do. Who is going to partake of these fine foods today? Our spelling is P-A-R-S-I-M-O-N-I-O-U-S. All right, one for Matt, one for Lydia,
One.
and
for
one for Moses. So you know who gets to do this? Matthew Schultz.
Yes!
Actually, here
How
we
is it
go.
everyone? How is it me just me?
Because it's going to be everyone because
That's right, we
our
tied.
fantastic backstage hand here, Joshua Jacob, has plated some beautiful fine foods for you today. He made one for each one of you,
I throw up?
so you're going to have to come and grab it from him. And
Can I take my gloves off? No. Then I can't.
no, you can't.
Okay.
You have to keep that
literally
on.
everywhere.
Yep, and that's the great part of this game. All right, Matt, you can come grab it this time. So can you describe what kind of flavors? Oh, Moses, make sure you're.
So
Yeah,
there-
there you go. Social distancing.
I will
Sweet,
throw up.
pickly,
There's some pickles I see, an
Oh,
onion thing.
It's like camp food.
cucumber.
Cucumber. There's some cilantro
like a
garnish.
sandwich.
I think I see some cinnamon bun icing on there as well. What other flavors do you see?
Some feta, some mozzarella.
Feta, mozzarella,
Chipotle.
There's
sauce.
definitely no
Chipotle
mozzarella.
sauce.
Was it like coconut?
yes, and coconut oil on there
Yes.
too.
Thanks,
Wonderful.
Dana.
All right, dig in, enjoy these fine foods, contestants. Oh, good.
What's wrong with this?
So Josh
Seriously.
Jacobs had to leave the room. He's
It's so hot.
wheezing.
My mouth is on fire.
I don't know if you can hear him.
Oh my goodness.
That is Josh in the background. He is
Oh,
so pleased with the results.
it's
All
so
right.
gross. It's so hot.
There you go. There's some
My
tissue.
eyes are watering.
All right, ladies and gentlemen,
Oh,
we're going to move on to our next opportunity for fun and our next word.
That was
I'm like-
the worst cracker.
I'm sweating like crazy.
It had every sauce.
That's disgusting.
All right, so I'm so glad that we just partook of our fine foods because our next word actually is kind of in the same theme. So if you guys can pull out your boards
Hold on.
and write out.
I can't even see the paper. Okay. Oh my goodness.
All right.
Okay.
This is 11 letters. 11 letters. We have, oh, interesting. We have Wild West, Tongue Tied, or Pucker Up are our opportunities for fun.
Pucker
Looks like
Up?
Pucker Up is winning so far.
Oh my goodness, I can't lose this.
Yeah, you can't lose this
Here
one,
we go.
Matthew. Are you ready? Your
11.
word is smorgasbord.
Oh, no.
Just like you guys just indulged in, a smorgasbord of flavors.
Say it one more time.
Smorgasbord. I'm trying to think of another sentence that I could put it in.
You said 11?
11. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes.
One more time, say the word.
Smorgasbord.
Smorgas.
Smorgasbord.
Mortgage.
Smorgasbord? You say
Smorgasbord.
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 Smorgas?
Smorgasbord. That is just weirder and weirder every time you say it. All right.
Oh boy. This is
It's a
a.
good thing that you are not playing Tanish 8 because this next opportunity for fun is not going to be great. It looks like we're going to be doing Pucker Up.
I'm ready.
Matt, what? All right, this is going to be Pucker Up. Let's flip your boards, contestants. Okay, all right. I don't think I've seen a completely correct. Oh, maybe. All right, here, let's try this out. S
Wow.
M
Yes.
O
Yes.
R G
That was an R. I had an R there.
A
Oh.
S
Yep.
B O R D. All right, Matt got one.
My nose won't stop running.
I did have an R there, but I wrote it above, so I don't know if that counts. I got one.
Doesn't
Does it
count.
have to be in the right place?
My nose won't stop running.
Yes,
Okay,
that's
then
what
I-
spelling is.
What did you
Lydia.
put in there?
The letters.
I got one too, even though I spelled it
All
right.
right, so far. All right, what did you get?
I got 5.
Oh, Lydia. You get some Pucker Up.
This is the best
Now,
game ever.
for those of you at home, we actually don't know what this flavor is like. We had our fantastic friend Austin find something extremely sour. So at this point, it is an aerosolized something or other that
I might take
Lydia
that
will
home
have to
after. I
spray
like
in
sour
her mouth.
things.
It is supposed to be extremely.
So like when you're driving,
Sour.
you just put that in your mouth?
I mean, sure. Why not?
Is it like cheese in a
Alright.
can but candy?
Yeah. Are you ready, Lydia,
Oh.
to pucker
It's gonna come out her nose. Wait for it.
Hit me. I didn't expect it to be that sour. That's crazy.
Hey, is that Mike
That's pretty
Shore
good, though.
tuning in?
Mike Shore. Nice.
No.
It was pretty good, actually.
I don't know. It could be.
So you get past the sour taste?
All right, if you want to have some more, that whole thing is yours now. Fantastic. All right, we are moving on to our final round. One last word.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun.
Awesome. We've got our next page.
Snake bite.
This one. You're not snake bite right now.
Sorry.
This one is the shortest one we've done so far. This one is 8 letters long. Hey, Matt. Matt Scarrett. Nice to see ya.
Tyson.
Tyson.
Woo.
Nice.
My mouth tastes so
All right,
disgusting now.
8 letters. We've got our next poll coming up in the next few seconds here. 8 letters. Your word is diarrhea.
Oh my god.
I think I'm gonna have that after I ate that today.
I don't.
Please do not make me use it in the sentence.
Please.
All right.
How do you use it? Can you use it in
No,
a sentence?
I'm not going to do.
Can you use? I just need to make sure it's the right diarrhea.
So
Is it-
diarrhea. I'll put it the definition. Use it in a sentence that way. So.
I can't wait.
So very loose and soft and watery stools that.
Is there a sound
I
effect?
can't even.
Is there a sound effect? That I'm ready.
All right, if you are ready, I'm not going to finish my sentence. Flip your boards, contestants.
Maybe? Or-
Ah!
It's gonna be real bad.
All right, here we go. We're going to spell it out. D-I-A-R-R-H-E-A.
Yep.
Yes.
All right, Lydia, how did you do?
Do you really want to know?
Yes, I do want to know.
I have 4 wrong.
She got 4 incorrect. Oh my
So
goodness.
close.
So between Wild West, Tongue-Tied, and Just Desserts, Lydia is going to get her Just Desserts.
This is the best day
All right,
ever.
Lydia, come claim your opportunity for fun. The best part about about this is
Come on,
because of
Lydia.
social distancing, she has to do this to herself.
Come on, everyone. Give her a
All right,
round.
give her a round of
Give her a
applause,
round.
everybody.
Come on. She needs a lot of
All right,
support
yes,
here.
show everybody at home what is on the pie plate.
Lydia's getting all the
Fantastic.
worst stuff.
All right, here we go, Lydia. You got
Come on.
this. Let's
3,
cheer her on in the
3,
chat.
Clapping.
3,
2, 1.
1. Fantastic. We got a towel for you. Thank you for being such a
What a
great
great
sport.
game.
This was amazing. Thank you, Moses, Matt, and Lydia.
Anytime.
You are fantastic contestants. Would
this
you guys
sour?
like to see the extreme spelling bee again? If you want to see the extreme spelling bee again, throw it in the chat comments. If you have suggestions for a new game or a different game, throw those in the chat as well. We'd love to see what you would like to
Good.
to see us play and play with you. So thank you guys for joining us. If you guys can come off the stage here, we're going to transition
Thanks, guys.
into our next part of our hangout today. Alrighty, so I'm just going to really quick here, guys. I'm going to kind of turn off my mic here and then jump back on the stage. Whew. All right. Well, that was super fun. I think I really like being a game show host. I don't know, maybe I should do this a little bit more. I had quite a lot of fun. It looks like you guys did too. That's awesome. Thank you guys for being such great sports. It's always awesome to have some really great contestants. So I'm glad that you guys were willing to play with me. Today is a bit of a cool day because it's double Good Friday. We are having our Good Friday services this morning. We did that already, but we also had a chance to hang out and play some games, which is super great. But we're going to kind of turn our focus back to what the day is actually meant to be about, the Good Friday that we know from our kind of Christian heritage and roots. Sorry, folks, I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit. But I'll try to try to keep it going. So I just had a couple of thoughts that I wanted to share with you today about Good Friday. So the first thing I wanted to kind of tell you about was the first movie, or one of the first movies that I ever cried in, and that was Narnia: The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Now the reason that it made me cry was the scene where Aslan makes his choice to sacrifice himself in the place of Edmund. It made the events of Good Friday so real to me in a way that I'd never understood before. So if you've never seen the movies or read the books, what happens is Aslan, this majestic, gentle, dangerous, and good king of Narnia, he finds out that somebody that he loves, the boy Edmund, has broken the law of Narnia. And that means that he is bound to a punishment that he has to receive from the kind of the evil powers of Narnia. And his punishment is death at the hand of this evil witch. Now Aslan he loves Edmund so much. And just like God in Genesis 3 verse 15, he says to Edmund and to the rest of Edmund's family that he has a plan to rescue him, to make sure that Edmund is pardoned from his crime. Now, everybody in Edmund's family, they cheer and they celebrate. All of Aslan's army celebrates too because Edmund is meant to be one of their kings. But they don't realize what cost it's going to come to them by. So later that night, Aslan walks alone into the middle of the evil witch's camp, and he gives himself over to the witch to be sacrificed in Edmund's place. So when he gets there, all of the evil witch's minions, they bind up Aslan's paws, and they knock him over, and they start dragging him up the stone stairs towards the witch. And the whole way, sorry guys, the whole way, they're mocking him, and they're spitting on him and beating him. And when he finally gets to the feet of the witch, They take out these swords and daggers and they hack away his mane and they basically strip him of any kind of dignity that he would have. So he was completely humiliated, broken, and bleeding. And at that point, the witch takes out a dagger and she plunges it through Aslan's heart and he dies. And, oh man, guys, it's really hard for me to even tell that story because that's exactly what Jesus went through. But he went through something even worse. He went through similar kind of humiliation and pain, but the cross that he died on was even worse than you could imagine. It was such a brutal form of torture and humiliation. So now I don't say all these things to make you upset, but I do want to answer a question that you may have. Why in the world, if today is meant to commemorate all of those events, how could Good Friday be good? It doesn't seem like the right name. It sounds awful. But guys, if we go to Romans chapter 5, verses 6, 7, 8, and 9, we'll see an answer. You see, at just the right time, when we were still powerless, Christ died for the ungodly. Very rarely will anyone die for a righteous person, though for a good person, someone might possibly dare to die. But God demonstrates his own love for us in this. While we were still sinners, Christ died for us. That is so incredible. He chose, out of his love for us, to sacrifice himself. Friends, we are just like Edmund. We are in Edmund's place. We have broken the laws that God has set forth to protect us, that he set in love. And because of that, we actually were under the claim of the evil one. He had a claim on our lives because the wages of sin is death. So God promised at the very beginning in Genesis that he would make a way for us to be rescued. And that is something that we celebrated and the Israelites celebrated for a long time. But it didn't look like the way that they expected or the way that we would have ever expected. So out of love for us, Jesus took on the punishment that each one of us was meant to bear. Because he is God, this is the coolest thing. Because he's God, he is infinite. And if we think about it as people, we can only, from the time that time began to the time when Jesus returns, we can only commit so many sins. There's going to be a total number of the amount of sins that we can commit as a human race. But Jesus is infinite. So when he died on that cross, the finite number of sins were placed on him. And in his infinitude, the fact that he is infinite, he was able to take on the weight of all of the things that we did, the punishment that we were supposed to bear, which is actually amazing. So our punishment was paid in full, just like it was for Edmund. And that, if you were tuned in this morning to what Pastor Travis was saying, that's the great exchange that he was talking about, that we were given something that we didn't deserve. Our life was taken in exchange for Jesus's, which is absolutely amazing. So that is the focus of Good Friday. And that's kind of what we're going to sit in for the next little bit. We know that we have hope because Good Friday is not the end of the story. I loved that Pastor Travis said that this morning, that this is something that we do need to acknowledge, but it's not the end. There's something for us to look forward to. So for now, we'll leave it at that there is something to look forward to, but we're also going to acknowledge what it is that Jesus, our Savior, our Lord, our Father, did for us. So we have some worship that we want to do with you guys. We've got a couple of songs. So you're more than welcome to sing along if you need to. You don't have to sing. You can just sit and be. You can close your eyes, whatever you need to do to be with Jesus right now and express your thanks to him for what he did. Do that. You don't have to do anything in particular. You can sit, you can stand, you can dance, you can shout, whatever you need to do that. Let's be with Jesus together. The words are going to be coming up on the screen. this time we worked really hard to make sure that the words would actually be there. So we're really hoping Josh is going to be doing that for us. Why don't we get ready to sing Nothing But the Blood? The blood of Jesus. What can make me whole again? Oh, nothing but the blood of What can wash? What can wash away my sin? Oh, nothing but the blood of Jesus. What can make me whole again? Nothing but the blood of Jesus. Oh, precious is the flow that makes me white as snow. No other fount I know. Oh, nothing but the blood of Jesus. Oh, precious is the flow that makes me white as snow. No other fount I know. Nothing but the blood of Jesus. Oh, precious. Oh, precious is the flow that makes me white as snow. No other fount I know. Nothing but the blood of Jesus.
Man of sorrows, Lamb of God, by his own betrayed, the sin of man and wrath of God has been on Jesus laid. Silent as he stood accused, beaten, mocked, and scorned, bowing to the Father's will, he took reconcile the very ones who nailed him to that cross. Oh, the rugged cross, my salvation, where your love poured out over me. Now my soul cries out, hallelujah, praise and honor unto thee. And now my debt is paid, it is paid in full by the precious blood that my Jesus spilled. Now the curse of sin has no hold on me. Whom the Son sets free, oh, is free indeed. Now my debt is paid, it is paid in full by the precious blood that my Jesus spilled. Now the curse of sin has no hold on me. Who the Son sets free, oh, is free indeed. Oh, the rugged cross, my salvation, where your love poured out over me. Now my soul cries out, hallelujah, praise and honor unto thee. Oh, that rugged cross. Oh, the rugged cross, my salvation, where your love poured out over me. And now my soul cries out, hallelujah, praise and honor unto thee. Praise and honor unto thee. Give you all the honor, God. Sing your praises. Wherever you are, just lift up your hands to Him if you're comfortable. Close your eyes if you're comfortable. Say a prayer or praise. Lift up your song of praise to Him. Praise the name of Jesus.
In the darkness, we were waiting without hope, without light, till from heaven you came running. There was mercy in your eyes to fulfill the law and prophets. To a virgin came the word, from a throne of endless glory to a cradle in the dirt. Praise the Father, praise the Son, praise the Spirit, three in one. Oh God of glory, majesty, to reveal the kingdom coming and to reconcile the lost, to redeem the whole creation. You did not despise the cross, for even in your suffering you saw to the other side, knowing this was our salvation. Jesus, for our sake you died. Oh, praise the Father, praise the Son, praise the Spirit, three in one. God of glory, majesty, oh, praise forever to the King of Kings. Praise the Father, praise the Son, praise the Spirit, three in one. Oh, God of glory, majesty, oh, praise forever to the King of Kings. Praise forever to the King of Kings. Thank you, Jesus. We praise your name, Jesus. How deep the Father's love for us, how vast beyond all measure, that He should give His only Son to make a wretch His treasure. How great the pain of searing loss! The Father turns His face away, as wounds which mar the chosen one bring many sons to glory. Behold the man upon the cross, my sin upon His shoulders. Ashamed, I hear my mocking voice call out among the scoffers. It was my sin that held Him there until it was accomplished. His dying breath has brought me life. I know that it is finished. I will not boast in anything, no gifts, no power, no wisdom, but I will boast in Jesus Christ, His death and resurrection. What should I gain from its reward? I cannot give an answer, but this I know with all my heart, should I gain from his reward? I cannot give an answer, but this I know with all my heart. His wounds have paid my ransom. His wounds have paid my ransom. Jesus, we thank you. We thank you for what you did so many years ago for us on that cross. We thank you that you knew that that would be the end, that you would have to suffer so much pain, physical pain, emotional pain, Jesus, spiritual pain, being separated from the Father. Jesus, we thank you that you knew that and you still chose to go and make that great and divine exchange for us. That is how much and how deeply you loved us, Jesus. That you would know the end, how painful it would be, and you still said that we were worth it. Jesus, I can't even fully comprehend that, but I thank you so much that you made that choice, that you saw us and loved us so much that you would do that. So we sit here and we remember what you did, the pain that you went through, the suffering that you went through on Friday. But Jesus, we know that that is not the end of the story. And we thank you so much for that, because that end of the story would have only taken us so far, Jesus. You knew that there's still another step, that you would rise again and you would take us home with you to live with you forever as ransomed ones, free people, your children, Jesus. So we thank you. We thank you. We thank you, Jesus, and we love you for who you are as a loving Father. We right now lift up those to you throughout the world, Jesus, that don't know you as this loving Father, Jesus. That may know that Easter is happening, but not really understand what it is meant to be or why Christians celebrate it, Jesus, because from an outside perspective, it seems really weird that we would celebrate the death of a man. But we know that it's more than that. You are man, you were God, you were both, Jesus, and that you had the power to conquer death and resurrect on the third day to rescue us. So Jesus, we pray for the people who don't know this, that you would open up opportunities and doors for them to meet you afresh this year, this weekend, that maybe that comes through you just walking into their bedroom, Jesus, and showing you to them. Maybe that's through somebody who is part of your family, Jesus, loving these people as you love them and telling them about you, Jesus, or inviting them to a service so they can learn about this wonderful gift that you have given to each and every one of them. Yeah, Jesus, we ask, we plead for those people who don't know you right now. We know that we love them, but you love them infinitely more, Jesus. So our hearts break the way your heart breaks for these people. And we ask that you would make ways for them to come home, to be part of our family again. And Jesus, right now, I know I I want to make myself available. And if you guys want to make yourself available to Jesus, to be part of that process of inviting people back home and into his family, I'll just invite you to open up your hands, just to show a posture of openness, readiness, willingness, and just say, Jesus, use me. Use me to love on the people around me, to bring them back home into your family, Jesus, to show them who you are and this amazing gift that you've given. Jesus, we thank you for who you are, for how much you love us, and for what you've done for us on the cross. We love you so much. And in your name, Jesus, we pray. Amen. Whew. Well, Good Friday sometimes is a hard day for us to sit and remember and think through what it is that Jesus did for us. But it's really important that we spend time and we remember what Jesus did. So thank you for coming and spending that time with us. Whether it was this afternoon or this morning, we're really happy that we could come together as a family and just celebrate and remember. So we just want to remind everybody that this weekend we do have our Easter services. So we can come together and celebrate the really, really fun part of Easter. Jesus' resurrection, his new life that brought us life. That's going to be happening at 6:30 on Saturday night, 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. and 6 p.m. on Sunday. So you guys can join us. We'll be on the chats so you guys can see us there. We want to see you guys there. We want to celebrate as a family, so come join us. We have lots more going on throughout the week as well. So on Sunday, we invite you to come to any one of the services, but 6 p.m. is the one we generally like to hang out as a big youth fam. So come join us then. And then we also, as Austin has now let me know, we do have a fantastic calendar up here for you guys to see all the fun stuff that we do throughout the week as well. We have our community night on Wednesdays, so we'd love to see you guys there. And then, of course, we'll do our Friday Hangouts every weekend, so you can, or weekend, Friday, every Friday. So you can join us every Friday at 4 p.m. And we'd love to spend some time playing games and having fun, listening to the word and worshiping, of course. It's the best thing. Now, if you guys are new, if any of you guys are new, you've never been part of Center Street or Center Street Youth before, welcome. We're so happy that you're here. If you want to connect with one of us as a staff or get connected into a group, into a community, into family, we'll just encourage you to type !connect into the chat, and that'll send you a link to get connected and be part of a group. And if there's something that you want to chat about today, something was moving in your heart, you need prayer, you have questions, we'll also invite you guys to do !chat, all one word and lowercase. That will also send you a link to one of us so that we can... Oh yes, one more thing on a little less somber note. So we've been doing something really fun over the last few weeks called our quarantine challenges on Mondays, Monday Fun Day. And we thought that we would give you guys an opportunity to give us a challenge. So if you guys are interested, you can send us a DM on Instagram, or you can email us if that's the way that you're connected to us. You can talk to your leaders and they can pass it on. However you want to send us a challenge, send it in the chat right now as well. You can totally do that. We want to be challenged by you to do something kind of fun. Yeah.
We're not going to do every single challenge.
Yeah, there's some.
But
we'll pick maybe our top 3.
We know some crazy things, Damien, that you could be thinking of.
Yeah, so we've done some fun things in the past. We want to let you guys challenge us this time. So that will be not for this coming Monday. You can send in your chats for the next upcoming week, and that will be coming out on April 20th. You'll see our responses to your challenges. So feel free, let us know what you'd like to challenge us to do. We love to have fun, obviously, as you guys saw in our Extreme Spelling Bee. So you guys can send us some fun stuff to do.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I think that's everything. Thank you again for joining us as a nice big youth fam. It's always great to gather, have some fun, laugh, and worship together. So glad you're here. Thank you guys. We love you so very much, and we can't wait to see you this weekend. Bye.
Bye.